Good morning, everybody. Bobby Moore here, and I want to chat again, continuing the story from yesterday. So yesterday, I mentioned yesterday that on Sunday, I went to this great event with Blake Fleischacker, and it was talking about thanking you and thanking yourself and thanking other people. And we did a list of our highs and our lows, and I went through my whole year, and it was really interesting to do that exercise. And one of the things that was really fascinating was the idea that if you had to write a letter or a thank you card to yourself, what would you say? So here it is. I had to write a card to myself, okay? Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. What do you write to yourself? And what was interesting is that at the event, everyone started sharing their thank you cards to themselves, and they started reading them in front of the group, which I found was really fascinating. And some were like, dear Joanne, you are a kick-ass, awesome warrior fighter, and other ones were more like, what the hell is this? I don't know. Oh, man, you've had a rough year, but you know what? You're gonna get through, and you're amazing. And then there was another one where someone said, well, congrats on losing all the weight. Sorry you gained it all back. And I'm glad you did this, though this didn't go well. And so it was very kind of self-deprecating, but it was, it was real. It was very honest. Most of them were about, really trying to, and the idea of this activity to thank yourself is to focus on the things about you that you know are good, or at least feel are good, or know are part of your brand. So I think it's important to have this exercise. And we will have rough years or rough months or rough days, but if we can actually thank ourselves, I think it's a great exercise. So I thank Blake for doing that. And also yesterday the video, thanks Kristen for doing another video to thank people. I thought that was great. It actually inspired other people to do videos. So I'm talking about this today, and I think it's really, really important. So I hope if you watch this video, you can join and comment on what you think about it. But what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd read this, and I'd read what I wrote to myself to thank myself. And I'm a little bit, it's kind of hard to do, because it's you don't want to come across as bragging, but you also don't want to come across as, I don't know how I feel about this, but I feel like it's very insightful in many ways. It's insightful in terms of understanding, who I am. It helps me in understanding how I make my personal connections feel. It's important to understand, what challenges I have. So to me, this is a really, really important thing. And if you like what you're hearing again, please comment below or like and share this and let people know, because I think it's a great exercise. And if you have a thank you, what would you thank yourself for? Write that below, because I want to know, what would you thank yourself for? Do you thank yourself for your patience? Are you always patient? Okay. Do you thank yourself for your generosity? Are you generous? Do you thank yourself for your humility? Are you humble? These are things that are important to ask ourselves, because I think a lot of people don't. I think we all have these capabilities. It's just a question of, are we executing them on a daily and consistent basis? Can we be better? I posted a video yesterday about how family is so important, but again, I'm not great. I'm not the best at it. I got to call more and visit more and do more. So I'm trying to be better. But I thought I'd read this to you right now and see what you think, and I'll share my own insight. So here's the card. Thank you, Bobby. Okay. Dear Bobby, breathe and listen. Thank you for being always supportive of those around you, for having the courage to be vulnerable, share your pain, and come back again with love and forgiveness. I know you have a lot on your plate, whether planned or by accident, but know that there are people who appreciate you, and know that you are beautiful. Really, you are. Through all the doubt, fear, pain, fatigue, and frustration, there are lights all around you, and they too see the light within you. So be well, sleep well, dream well, and keep unlocking people's souls and bringing joy and fulfillment to others, because that is your legacy, and it will fulfill you right until near the end of your days. Love, Rehan, heart. Rehan is my first name, so I use that kind of. And so, I mean, what does this tell me? I mean, the reason I did that is because there's a lot here that expresses the challenges and frustration I feel. There's also a lot here that recognizes the value and the gifts that I have and that I bring to the table. So I think that's really important. A key piece here was knowing that I'm beautiful, because it's probably the biggest struggle of my life, to feel beautiful in my body image. And that night I didn't want to go to that event for the thank you cards, the thank you event, because I was feeling bad about my body and how I felt. I didn't feel like going out. So that, I think, is really important. And I was also very inspired by the support group that I had, and I think that they also saw something in me, which was really nice. So to me, the idea, my purpose, bringing joy and fulfillment to people's lives, I'm trying to do that for myself, but also for other people. To me, success is not money. Success is enhancing and creating joy and fulfillment in every aspect of your life, which includes your career and business, but also includes your family, your health, your friends, your learning, your social development, everything. So that, to me, is what success is all about. So in many ways, I feel successful. I feel successful as a parent and as a husband. I feel successful as a friend. I feel successful. I'm trying to work on my success for my health and fitness. I'm working on my success for parts of my business are very successful. Other parts I'm working on. But again, working towards that joy and fulfillment, to me, is an important aspect. So yeah, and then of course I recognize the fact that I put myself out there, and I sometimes get tromped on. That's okay though, because I think I'd rather be out there putting my heart out, sharing vulnerability, and if people want to tromp on me, that's fine. I have way more people who are supporting me, and therefore it doesn't bother me as much. So yeah, so the idea of doing a thank you card, I think, is really powerful. Thanks again to Blake for doing that great idea. There was even another gentleman on Sunday night named Thala, and he actually said, I was right beside you when we were putting our hands up to, say our cards, and you put your hand up, but he picked me, and I thought, if you want, I'd love to hear your card. And I was like, wow, that was very nice. I didn't do it, but I just thought it was very thoughtful of him to say, hey, his name's Thalha. I forget his last name. I didn't have his last name. His name was Thalha, and he, offered to listen to my card, which was great, but I felt a little bit shy to do it at that point. But it's a great exercise. So, as you think about, reflect, and, I'm having a Fit in My Life party on December 10th. So for my friends who are invited, make sure you check it out. But one of the things that is interesting is that we do a Fit in My Life chart, and we talk about what do we fit in our lives in the past year. This is the same thing. What can we reflect on? What can we reflect on the past year, and what can we thank ourselves for? So I think it's a great exercise. I encourage you all to do it. I love gratitude and talking about it. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to try the same thing and maybe share a video where you talk about the things that you are thankful for in the last year. Even amidst all the lows and all the crap, I think it's going to be a really great exercise. And, why don't you comment below in terms of tell me what you're thankful for about yourself. So tell me thank yourself. I'd love to hear just a one-liner about how you thank yourself. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you guys share this, and other people will take a look. So thanks so much for your time, and have a great day.